people, welcome to the Kitchen Diaries. Today we are going to make a very interesting dish. Guess what? No cheese, no oven pizza. What better thing to make during a lockdown? Now let's start by making the base of the pizza. Take a big bowl and add 3/4 cup of maida, a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now let's mix all these together. Once we have mixed all these dry ingredients, let's add 1 teaspoon of ghee or oil, 1/4 cup of curd, and mix them together. After you have mixed everything together, you'll have to start kneading the dough. Knead the pizza dough just like you make chapatis. If you feel the dough is dry, you can add a little bit of water to it. Continue kneading for at least 8 to 10 minutes so that the dough gets nice and smooth. Once it's done, you can close the bowl with a cloth and leave it to rest for 1 hour. Now let's make the white sauce which we'll be using as a replacement for cheese. If you have cheese at home, you can skip this step and add the cheese you have. Now take a pan, add 1 tablespoon of butter and melt it a bit. To it, add 1 tablespoon of maida. Roast the maida in the butter for a minute or 2. Next, take half a cup of milk. Don't use cold milk, the milk should be in room temperature. Pour it little by little and mix it. Keep mixing it as you pour the milk. You can also add some water to it if you need. Next, add half a teaspoon of sugar, salt as per taste, half a teaspoon of pepper powder, and mix it well. If you like a nice herby flavor, you can also add half a teaspoon of oregano. Continue stirring for some time. You'll notice the sauce thickening. Wait for the sauce to get a smooth and creamy consistency. Once it's done, transfer it into a bowl and leave it aside. Now let's marinate the chicken which we are going to be adding to the topping. Take 50 grams of boneless chicken and chop it into small pieces. To it, add half a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, 1 tablespoon corn flour, salt to taste, and mix everything together. Now let's fry the chicken. Take a pan, add 1 cup of oil. Today I am going to be deep frying the chicken, but you can also shallow fry it. Once the oil is hot, you can add the chicken and wait for it to fry. Now the fried chicken is ready. Next, to bake the pizza base, take a kadai, add half a cup of salt, place a small stand on it and close the kadai. Let's preheat it in medium flame for 10 minutes. After resting the dough for an hour, knead it a little bit. Now we are going to be making the pizza base with it. Roll the dough well and flatten it. Make sure it is nice and thin. Now take a pizza plate and grease it with butter or oil. If you don't have a pizza plate, you can also use a normal steel plate. Now place the rolled dough in the plate and spread it well. Next, add some tomato ketchup and spread it over the base. On it, add the white sauce which we had prepared and spread it as well. Now let's add the veggies. I am adding some sliced capsicum, onions and tomatoes. You can add the vegetables which are available with you. Now let's add the fried chicken, or you can swap the chicken with baby corn, mushrooms and paneer. Now let's add some more white sauce to it. On it, you can add chili flakes and oregano. Now let's bake the pizza. Place it in the preheated kadai and bake the pizza in low flame for 20 to 25 minutes. If you're baking the pizza in an oven, preheat it at 180 degrees for 10 minutes and bake it for 15 minutes. Wow, look at it. Our no cheese, no oven pizza is ready. Though you're on a lockdown, you will get a restaurant feel with this yummy pizza. The base has risen and come out really well. You should definitely try this recipe out at home and give yourself a yummy treat this lockdown. If you like this recipe, give us a thumbs up and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Meet you very soon with a new recipe. Bye bye.